that I'm at the post office. Maggie, are you listening to me?
Yes.
Your old pal, Bernie O'Donnell, home from London. First time back in 20 years.
Bernie?
Absolutely gorgeous. Figure of a girl of 18, dressed to kill from head to toe. And her hair, black and as curly as the day she left. Can't tell you, a film star.
Bernie O'Donnell.
And beside her, two of the most beautiful children you've ever laid your eyes on. Twins. They'll be 14 next month. To see the three of them together. Like sisters, I'm telling you.
Twin girls.
Identical.
Identical.
Nina and Nora.
Mother always said twins were a double blessing. Bernie O'Donnell.
Oh, goodness. And wait till you hear. They're pure blonde. Where in the name of God did the blonde hair come from, I asked her. The father, Eric, she says, he's from Stockholm.
Stockholm? Where's Stockholm, Maggie?
So, there you are. Bernie O'Donnell, married to a Swede. Couldn't believe my eyes. But the same bubbly, laughing, happy Bernie, referring to us all by name. She remembered us all. Knew all about Michael, had his age down to the very month. Was Agnes still the quickest knitter in Ballybeg? Were none of us going to get married? Weren't we wise?
Did she remember me?
Rose had the sweetest smile I ever saw. There. Asking specifically from you, Maggie, how you were doing, what you were doing, how you were looking. Were you still as light-hearted as ever? Every time she thinks of you, she says she has a memory of the two of you hiding behind the turf stack, passing a cigarette between the two of you and falling and laughing about Curly, somebody.
Curly not dead. Age of a fella. Paul doesn't make it 17. Bernie O'Donnell. My goodness.
Will she be around for a while? Leaving tomorrow. We won't see her soul. That's a pity.
Nice names, aren't they? Nina, Nora.
I like Nora. Nice name. Strong name.
Not too sure about Nina. Do you like Nina for a name? Nina?
No, not a lot. Well, if there's a Saint Nina, I'm afraid she's not in my prayer book.
Well, maybe she's a Swedish saint.
Saints from Sweden. What'll be next?
Mother always said twins were a double blessing.
You've offered us that bit of wisdom already, Rose.
You've got a bit of flair in your nose, Maggie.
Oh.
When I was 16, I remember slipping out one Sunday night. It was this time of the year, the beginning of August, and Bernie and I met at the gate of the workhouse, and the pair of us off to a dance in Ardstraw. I was being pestered by a fellow called Tim Carlin at the time, but it was really Brian McGuinness that I was keen on. Do you remember Brian? With the big hands and the longest eyelashes you'd ever saw. But of course he was crazy about Bernie. Anyhow, the two boys took us on the bar of their bikes and off the four of us headed to Ardstraw, 15 miles each way. If Daddy had known, may he rest in peace. And at the end of the night there was a competition for the best military two-step. And it was down to the three couples, the local pair from Ardstraw, wee Timmy and myself, and Brian and Bernie. And they were just so beautiful together. So stylish. You couldn't take your eyes off them. People just stopped dancing and gazed at them. And when the judges announced the winners, they must have been blind drunk. Naturally, the local couple came first. Wee Timmy and myself came second, and Brian and Bernie came third. Poor Bernie was stunned. Couldn't believe it. talk. He didn't speak to any of us for the rest of the night. He didn't even cycle home with us. She was right to be angry. They should have won. They were just so beautiful together. And that was the last time I heard of Brian McGuinness. You remember Brian with the... Next I heard he was off to Australia. She was right to be angry. Barely. They must have been blind drunk. Those judges. Whoever they were.
Is it working now, Christina?
What's that?
Marconi?
Marconi. Yes, should be.